Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshowers. It is 1023-2019, October 23rd, 2019. More intense energy waves coming in with these solar storms, earthquakes all over the world going on right now. Through South America yesterday, there were several that ran through the Andes mountain, the sacred Kundalini of Gaia. And today it was reported a earthquake in, of course, the Ascension Islands. What a coincidence. We are on an Ascension Island. And it was reported a 6.7 magnitude. 67, that's a 13, which is the end of a cycle, the 4 of completion. Many synchronicities we're experiencing today. There were some intense winds today as I was going through a nature hike. The wind just kept blowing and blowing and blowing. And as I was walking through this field by this tall grass, these two beautiful, bright yellow butterflies flew up to me in this spiraling vortex as they transmitted the energies of the winged nations, and the winds of the Great Spirit were coming through with a chill in it. You know, these colder winds are starting to come down from the polar north, the northern energies, the northern vortex. Today we're going to do a quick meditation to start this off, to bring in the magenta waves, the magenta rays of the angelic realm coming through now. So we'll sit with a gently straight spine and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in through the nose, deep into the belly, into the lower dantian, into the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, the solar chakra, expanding with every breath. And we exhale the past, we exhale the negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative emotions, letting go into the breath, the sacred wind. And with each breath you take, you become more relaxed, your body becomes totally relaxed, totally at ease, totally at peace. Letting go into that freedom, into the stillness, into the silence. And as we take a deep breath, see the red flame in the belly, in the lower dantian, the red wave, the red ray of the root chakra, rising up through the cauldron, the sacred cauldron of the stomach, the belly, the lower dantian, filling with that red light, that red wave, the red ray. And on the next breath, see the brain, the skull, filling with the purple-violet wave, the purple flame, the violet ray of Saint Germain, filling the skull with that healing light, the sacred purple-violet flame, the purple wave. And with the next inhalation, the next breath, bring the red flame, the red ray up to the middle dantian, the heart center, as we bring down the purple-violet ray from the upper dantian, from the crystal palace in the center of the brain. As they merge together in this sacred divine alchemy, see the magenta light, the magenta ray, the magenta flame expand out from the still center, feeling the heart center with the magenta divine feminine flame, purification and healing. And see that magenta light expand out through the field, through your vessel, through the rainbow bridge, and extending out to the ends of the universe, feeling all the field, all energies filled with this magenta light, this magenta wave, this magenta ray, the sacred magenta flame of the angelic realm, activating every strand of DNA. The 12-strand crystalline DNA is being activated with the magenta wave. Letting go into that magenta light, activating every atom, every cell, through the field, through the universe, through your vessel, magnifying out into the ends of the universe, into the multiverse, infinite dimensions, infinite timelines, and become one with that feeling, whatever that feeling invokes, whatever that feeling activates. Put your full awareness into that feeling into that pure joy, that pure bliss, that pure love of your true heart's desire. And you can pause this video and sit with that energy as long as you like, letting it permeate through every cell, every atom, every strand of DNA, activating the 12 crystalline strands of the code of the 144, fully activated now, fully online, fully upgraded, the new human of the new earth, manifests now through the heart center. Namaste. The first transmission today from Jenny Schiltz. Everything is magnified as we move into becoming pillars of light. We are in the deep, unforgiving dive into self. It is incredibly beautiful and brutal all at the same time. This is a period of rapid transformation. This is preparing us for 2020, which will be a pivotal and profound year. Everything is magnified right now. Our thoughts, words, and actions are carrying more weight. Manifestation can feel instant, for good and for bad. It has been this way in order for us to really see what we are still carrying within that needs addressing. I was shown this so clearly the other day at the grocery store. I couldn't find the bags to grab corn and said out loud, it would be nice if they had bags nearby. This woman near me agreed and then proceeded to talk to me for about 5 minutes about everything that is wrong in the world and that humans suck. It was uncomfortable on my field, and it ended with me having to create an exit. I was honestly a little flustered because my experience out in the world is usually very positive. I got to my car and sat there thinking, what was that? As I replayed the incident in my mind, I then saw that I absolutely started it. The moment I complained is the moment I changed my frequency, and then I was shown a magnified version of complaining and the effects on another system to be near that. I was reminded of a time when I complained a lot. I held a lot of negativity, and it was something I worked hard to get out of, yet in moments the default programming comes back. It is those moments that I need to be fully responsible for now, as I can no longer allow it to come through me. As everything is magnified, the world can really feel odd. 1 minute is full of happiness and potential, and the next it can feel so off. It is important to be really in observation mode, as everything is conspiring to teach you. If we are in reaction mode, we often miss the valuable things we are being shown. The boxes of limitation. I went on a journey to gain clarity on this and was shown a cube floating in the air. Within the cube were other cubes, smaller and smaller, as if it were a nesting box. It was explained to me that many people expand their consciousness out of the cube they were occupying and then call this awakening, and it is to a degree. Yet what is being asked of us now is to expand to the point that the cube no longer exists. I asked what the cube is made of and was told that it is made up of constructs that build a wall. It is separation itself. These can be beliefs, societal expectations, limitations, and wounds. These are the challenges we have to move through to uncover ourselves completely. I then asked what determines where one is within the stacking cubes and was told it's a reflection of how well one knows themselves. When I found this puzzling, I was shown beliefs that I had carried at one time about concepts such as health, religion, even money. As I challenged my belief systems, I expanded into the next cube. Yet that cube, while it felt expansive for a time, had bound me just the same. I was shown where I had simply replaced one belief for another, and it wasn't until I was able to observe and move into neutrality that the belief collapsed and I expanded into the next space. I was shown how the unhealed shadow and inner child can lock someone into a particular cube, how unforgiveness of self and others and fear halts expansion and distorts reality. The magnification process we are in is designed to show us where we hold these things so that we can see that they are a leash tethering us in place. It is the only way to move into a reality where there are no limitations. Pillar of light. We are now being asked to expand to the point that the cube itself no longer exists. We are being asked to untether ourselves from anything that keeps us from being the truest, most authentic version of ourselves. We are being asked to become the pillar of light, to be the conduit of the highest divine source light on this planet. To anchor that light with every step we take and with our in and out breath. It means creating a field all around us that is so strong, pure, and has the ability to shift anyone and anything that comes into contact with it, should they choose. It means stepping back and allowing our field to do the work. Yet in order to be this pillar of light, we must shed all that is not the truth. Our beliefs, our fears, and our limitations must go. As I sat with the knowledge that we are being asked to be the pillars of light, the understanding that it will require radical responsibility and self-love. To be in service to the highest divine means that we cannot coddle ourselves or others, no more excuses. To do so would bring validation to the limitations and programming held, and this serves no one. It means accepting all of ourselves and allowing ourselves to not be like, to not know the next steps, and to simply flow with the truth of our existence. I hope that this message finds you undoing all the things that have kept you in a box, and that you are uncovering just how powerful and extraordinary you are. Sending you all lots of love, Jenny Schultz from jennyschultz.com. And today, from Archangel Michael, the Warriors of Love begin to show, channeled by Karen J. Vivenzio. Dearest children of heaven and earth, today will be a day for history books. For the thing that caught our attention is the ghost of someone great who now ends up in turmoil. So many unanswered questions start to surface, and the truth about the lies that are spread will come forth. A new voice will emerge. Mankind has been locked in chains for most of the time it knows. But before it prevailed, grace, beauty, and wisdom, now underground again, come to the surface and are made proud. Those who are of the light, who have torn in the chaos, will rise from the ashes of the phoenix with love and will come to the fore. Emerging from beneath the surface, these warriors of love will begin to show their light and shine with their love all over the earth. They have known for thousands of years that the world in front of them is a great show, and that there is a greater vision under the surface of where this world is headed as it continues in the flow. There is no need to collect property. Redistribution will happen with resources being put into new hands. Managers of opportunity and grace, there are legions of love standing in the watch to begin a new path, a new rosarium of love, passion, and understanding. Compassion is the word that applies, work that flows into new hands with resources to satiate the hungry and solve the problems of water scarcity and debris that clean up land and sea, stewards of great Mother Earth as it was intended. Holy, 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 standing in the light of a brand new dawn, winds of change sweep up the old and then it's gone. Memories of the chaos you've lived in for so long. And when we say so long, we mean goodbye, because in the future spheres your memories will fade and everything that remains becomes unity, cheerfulness, and joy. The unknown waters in which you raged, and now you will forever remain in the space of love and grace, no longer maintained by greed and prejudice, anger and hatred. For what emerges from these most holy days is another way of living and breathing and showing courage. The truth will emerge from the bottom of the earth's hollows, and all of humanity will breathe out of relief. The show has been an illusion all the time, and humanity's true nature will be revealed to the world. Peace will flow into the hearts of the most hardened men, women, and children, and the world will be filled with the most radiant smiles. The war has been won, the sages of bygone times are now returning, and all the heavens will be restored to the earth. This is what we have been shown. With the hearts of love, the earth will return home in all its splendor, restored by the hearts that will open on this day, when the game is revealed and the truths revealed. With love and great blessings we stand by you, your mother, your father, and the legions of light. This is Archangel Michael, who unites with the divide, which brings your hearts into openness and lets love flow into your hearts and minds. For I am the angel of heaven, and my sword is the truth. This is the light of the new dawn, and I speak through you, connecting you to the spheres of heaven on earth. The blade of truth is brought forth as a blanket of love to carry you into the inner dimensions you have dreamed of since you were young. Put the worry aside, put it at the door. The heavens have opened, and again allow passage to the higher dimensions, my dear friends. It's time to wake up from everything you thought you knew to the higher levels of awareness that you come to. Leave the rest aside, false wisdom, anger, and pride, and let the radiant brilliance of peace and joy surround you. It doesn't matter who is right and who is wrong, all worries will be gone. The world has been restored, the magazine has been turned, it has been your story all along. Step on in the dimensions of light and know that your mission has been fulfilled through a brilliant night. Darkness falls, soft and bright, stars around you glow brightly. Illusions have fallen, and the restful sleep brings you to the inner spheres, where everything will be explained and only memories remain of the world that felt darkness and loved it back to the light. Mother Earth's warrior who brought her back to the light, the wisdom of love and completed experimentation, for you have earned your angelic wings. It's time to escape into the scene of your dreams where you can act out everything you can imagine, and your world will be filled with splendor and grace, the abundance of the universe, and everything it contains that will attract you to sing, dance, and play in the energy of grace. The scene has been set. Are you ready to jump? Your Archangel Michael and his infinite fleet, with love, light, and blessings, Karen, from KarenJVivenzio.com, and from Amanda Lawrence. The energies of the last few days still arriving have integrated within the human vessel, creating inner shifts as per each path. And from Elizabeth Peru today, solar storms and shaking your paradigm. With the incoming geomagnetic storm activity impacting Earth over the coming 24 hours, I expect you to see a rise in the Schumann resonance. This is great news for anyone who has been feeling flat and perhaps focusing on old, stuck negative energy that is keeping you feeling low. You see, it takes effort on our part each day not to get dragged into mental dramas. From ElizabethPeru.com. And today from Astro Mama. The sun moves into Scorpio, the catalyst of transformation, the underbelly of depth, the power to be and to be the power. On October 23rd, the sun, which represents the ego vitality in our life force, moves from the airy sign of Libra over to the watery sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, the 8th zodiac sign, deals with power, sex, hidden realms, shared resources, death, rebirth, and transformation. Get ready for the intensity to rise again. We are entering into the land of the forbidden, and major unseen forces are set to become visible. Hold on, as this is going to be one heck of a ride. The sun in Scorpio will bring to light the darker forces that are ready to be exposed and transformed. The sun will join his other planetary friends, Mercury and Venus, who are already swimming in the Scorpion's deep terrain. Our senses will be acute and ready to plunge to the depths of the unknown. The 8th house, which Scorpio rules, is where the darkest of the dark lives and where we must find the strength to be vulnerable and work with another. This house is where we merge with another on every level, yet Scorpio always deals with control and manipulation. During the sun's transit in Scorpio, we all will be asked to confront the parts of ourselves that we hide. The irony is we can't hide from ourselves. Major secrets and repressed energies will come to the surface during this transit. We are being called to the dark side to not dwell there, but to face these aspects of ourselves that want to be hidden and expose them with understanding and forgiveness. It is this cathartic release that will allow us to soar and find peace. Sun in Scorpio, natives are the toughest of the tough. These folks die with many deaths on a regular basis and are always born again, renewed and stronger. No one can plunge to such levels as a Scorpion Sun individual. It is the reason that they are so misunderstood and why they have so many issues truly relating to others. They will go where most won't and aren't afraid to be straight up and raw with their intentions and power. Scorpio is the only sign that has 3 zodiac symbols to represent their energies. The first is the scorpion, which will attack with its stinger if threatened or confronted. The second is the lizard, which is where they exhibit their poker face of calmness and serene power. The third is the eagle, their final state, which often comes after many battles and hardships, and where they rise like the phoenix from the ashes. You can see how brilliant they are inside of transformation. Many Sun and Scorpios wrote the book on survival and reinvention. The sun in Scorpio is here to have us face our shadow side and transform our pain into strength and awareness. As we enter the land of the unknown, there is nothing to fear. If you are willing to see your darker sides, there is a real opportunity during this transit to experience a beautiful transformation of power and prestige. The veil is very thin. As the sun continues through the sign, he will meet up with retrograde Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, also in Scorpio on November 11th. And that's on the 1111 portal. Some are calling the gold portal, the golden gateway. On this day, many truths and secrets will be made known. Hiding or repressing these energies won't work with Scorpion energy. The only way out is through. The sun in Scorpio wants us to find the courage to be honest and transparent. This transit is here to bring our shadow sides to light, ultimate merging of resources and the ability to rise again, more powerful and potent than ever. The sun will remain in Scorpio until November 22nd, 1122. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios. And today from Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Crystal Night equaling kin 103, another 13, manifesting to 23, a 5, October 2019, 23, 10, 20, 10 equal 513, in numerology equaling a 9. 23 is the royal star of the lion number, courage, strength, success. 5 is freedom, change, and liberation. And 9 is divine service, compassion, and closure. Today heralds a crystal clear vision of your divine service path to abundance. Note today's kin number 103 last appeared 9 months ago on Chinese Lunar New Year, which heralded in the year of the Yin Earth Pig. The pig brings forth great wealth, abundance, happiness, pleasure, and celebration, all the codes exemplified by the blue crystal night. While we have seen much of this abundance, so let's pray that the 9-month gestation period is now over and that great wealth is about to hatch. We may receive personal abundance or news of changes to our planetary banking financial systems of this gold-backed currency that has been signed off on by most nations' leaders now. It is also a very important day to dream our dreams into reality. What a day. Yeehaw. Day 12 is the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we join with our kin to dream of a better way and manifest planetary abundance for humanity. The tone of creation, crystal tone 12, is the mental realm, action, universalizes power, dedicates essence, cooperation. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, mental realm. Yesterday we focused on dissolving and releasing our fears to claiming our freedom and sovereignty. At the crystal level of mind, we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. So focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. Thus, we create telepathic links in our communication grids, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspiration to flow, a day of greater connection to each other and Mother Gaia. Today's questions are: what path shall I follow to infinite abundance? What dream am I dreaming into reality? And from the Zolkin Times, the blue crystal night. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its key words are dedication, cooperation, and universalize. 12th day of a wave spell is all about getting together with others, working in teams, and being dedicated to the work you do together. We meet up here on the 12th day for Crystal Court, and we talk about the wave spell that is coming to an end and speculate the meaning of the next one. Please hold your own court and get together with friends who follow the calendar. It's fun and you can help each other learn. Today is Blue Night, and it represents dreaming, abundance, and intuition. These days are very dreamy, a great time to take your dreams of the back burner and give them some attention. The Blue Night also brings abundance, and so expect some to come your way. Practice saying abundance out loud because it's a sure way to attract it by showing your appreciation, the abundance you already have. Your glass is half full, not half empty, as it is a crystal day. This suggests that abundance can be found by getting together with others. Talk about your dreams and aspirations, as airing your ideas to other people will give you insights and ideas you may have not considered on your own. And today, from the Dream Spell Journey by Willem Votan and Belonik, Kin 103, Crystallizing the Universal Dream. A dream you dream alone is just a dream. A dream we dream together is a reality. From John Lennon and Yoko Ono, 23 October 2019, NS 1.32.4.6, Kin 103, Blue Crystal Night, the mantra for the day, the code. I dedicate in order to dream, universalizing intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of vision. There we have it, brothers and sisters of the light. Let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing today, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, your aspirations. Share from your heart center with all starseeds, lovewalkers, and wayshowers, and let us all connect together through this field. We each, as an individual, are anchoring our highest code, our highest light, into the grid through the portal that you are on right now, on the ley lines of the great Mother Earth, Gaia, Nova Gaia, as we're anchoring in the highest light, the highest codes, into the field as we connect through this sacred field, through the dragon lines, through the ley lines of this great Mother Earth. Be sure to subscribe to the channel below. Check your subscription. Some people are getting unsubscribed, I've been told, from YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and click the bell for notifications next to subscribe. I'd like to thank everyone that have joined us on this mission for the Healing Retreat Center, the blueprint for healing centers around the world, and sustainable communities of the Rainbow Tribe. Our vision is showing us healing retreat and community in Ecuador, South America, which is in the development stages. And it is a process to manifest this into this realm. So if you'd like to find out more information about this mission, you can go to primedisclosure.com and click on Tao de Ecuador, Healing Retreat Center and Sustainable Community. And you can join us in our CBD business to raise funds for this mission on cbdpeaceoil.com. Thank you everyone that has joined us up to today. We've connected with over 400 lightworkers around this realm to manifest this vision into the field. So thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, beloved beings of light. I love you all. Namaste.